are growing. Listen to me. We are growing. I'm going to talk about that at the end of this talk, this training today. But man, we are growing, man. I see Mr. Ramirez. He's
growing.
inside the lab.
Listen to
Hold
me.
on, guys.
We
My
are
YouTube is talking back to me. He's in the lab working in building organizations. Dr. Parker's out there getting it done. I mean, we got some great activities taking place. The question is, are you getting after it and leveraging this time? Uh-oh, what did I just do? No, I don't want to make you. No, I was about to make you the host, Anna. You was going to have to take over co-host for Anna. All right, guys, listen, let's jump right into it. Again, my name is Benjamin McCray here in Charlotte, North Carolina. Grab a pen and a piece of paper. Make sure you get into a quiet environment. This is our Saturday evening training. Window, are you able to come live? I think Wendell's in the middle of he's doing some charitable events. So I don't think he's able to go live. So I'm just going to grab the stairwell and take this thing full speed ahead. I do want to encourage individuals, if you're capable, I'm going to trust that we're all in a professional environment where we have the ability to keep our phones on. Well, I'm gonna keep that muted, but we can open up our cameras. I want us to be able to open up our cameras if you're in a professional environment. You don't have on a bonnet. You know, you're not in a compromising position. Let's make this more interactive as possible. So if you have the ability to open your cameras, I want to encourage you to do so as we move this thing full speed ahead. So, guys, here we go. This is our fast start to success system. I'm going to go over it, but I'm going to take a deep dive into this training. I'm going to make it very, very, very relevant to individuals. I understand. Hey, what's going on, sir? Because one of the key things I want us to take on is the proper mindset. The proper mindset as an entrepreneur, as a business owner. Understand this, guys. So there's four ways we get paid, and this is something that they don't teach us in school. If you are taking notes, and I encourage you to do so, do not rely on a short memory. Write down your notes. Even if you've written notes like this down before, write them down again. Because as you write these things down, it's going to trigger something. And it's going to have you say, aha. You'll have that aha moment based on your participation, guys. So definitely want to encourage you to take notes. But one of the key things, Enzo, what's going on, buddy? Eric, what's going on, buddy? So here's the thing. This is what I need you to understand, guys. We're all taught go to school, get a good education so you can get a good job, work 40 years, understand this, 40 hours for 40 years. Hopefully, you retire with a pension. Those don't exist anymore. Okay, so that's gone. Hopefully, you can retire, live comfortably off of 40% of what you can't live 100% off of. That formula, can we all agree with putting in ones? Do we all agree that that formula is broken? Give me ones in the chat if you agree that what we were taught to go to school, get a good education, find you a safe, secure job where you can go and put in those 40 hours for 40 years, and then they're going to give you a pension and take care of you for the rest of your senior years, what they call the golden years. It's not quite golden. They found out these individuals who put their ladder against the wrong wall is realizing that, man, this ain't gold, this is copper. They have been bamboozled, hoodwinked, and folks are looking for a way out, and we have a solution, guys. And I'm talking to the choir because you are here. You have decided to take control of your financial future. You became an entrepreneur. You are now self employed because there's phases to this. And I need you to understand. So many of us are employees. We were employees. You have a job, you go to work, you get paid. You don't go to work, you don't get paid. Clock in, get paid. Clock out, you don't get paid. There's no leverage. You're trading time for money. That's the masses. But then you have folks who get sick and tired of being sick and tired saying, listen, I can do something on my own. So they become self employed. These are those individuals who start a hair salon, a commercial cleaning company, which is where I started. They go into a business where now they have skills equaling money, but have no leverage. A dentist, a masseuse, whatever. They have no leverage because it relies on their skill set. It relies solely on either their brain, their hands, or what have you. Understand this. Right now, most of you, we're still on the left side. We have our jobs, which is no problem. Don't think that I'm bashing employment. Your job is utilized to finance your freedom. Your job is utilized to finance your freedom. So don't get me wrong. There's nothing wrong with having a job. Understand that. But there's something wrong with just having a job. So here you are, self employed. You're out here going after it. You don't have a team yet. So you have no leverage. But here's the thing, with MWR Financial, you have the ability to move yourself from the left side of the quadrant over to the right side of the quadrant, where you now become a business owner, usually around the point of being a 5-star regional and above, is where you can say, I own a business. I literally have leverage. I'm not trading time for money. I'm helping people. We got people equal money. That's when you have that true leverage and duplication and systems. People are driving through the systems. You want to get over to the right side of the quadrant as soon as possible. And MWR Financial allows you to do that. Whereas now you build up a business, an asset, where your money is coming in despite your efforts, and you're knocking down debt, you're leveraging the experts, you're creating that discretionary income that takes it now to the investment quadrant, where now you have systems where your money is making you more money. Here's why I wanted to put this slide up, because MWR Financial is the perfect business model that moves us through all 4 areas of the quadrant if you take it serious. Understand this. It will take you from an employee right now and just putting your head down and working the system that I'm about to walk you through, our fast start to success system, will take you from an employee to self-employed, which you are, to building a business with duplication and leverage, to having discretionary income, where now you have your money making money for you. Now you have the ability to walk away if you decide to, and your money continues to chase after you. I want to show you one other slide. It's all about visuals, guys. Now, of course, you can go out and start a traditional business. Understand this. You can go out and start a traditional business, and I've started traditional businesses. I've had a hair salon. I own a commercial, an insurance company. I also had a commercial cleaning company. So, and then you have those other businesses, those big businesses where you have your board of directors. It looks the same as a multi-level marketing business, but there's a difference. You have your board of directors, you have the owners, you got the CEO there in the middle. Then you got the operation and information and finances. You got your managers. And the reason I'm showing you this, guys, because so many of us aren't taking our businesses serious because you are afraid. You are afraid. You're buying into a concept that this is not legit. You're buying into a concept that that's one of those pyramid schemes, because you've heard it before. I know you have. I've heard it. I still hear it every once in a while, where some goofy person says, oh, that's one of those pyramid schemes. I'm like, are you serious? It's 2023. You're still saying that network marketing, multi-level marketing is a pyramid? Come on. Are you kidding me? I mean, that just shows one's level of education. And you just, I don't even argue with people like that at all. But understand that a job, any type of successful business model is structured just like our network marketing model is. But here's the beautiful thing: those who are on the top, the income flows from the top down. Understand this, from the top down. And it's very seldom that you can make it to the CEO position. I just want you to sit back right now and I want you to think, what is the likelihood if you gave your 110%, 120%, you went hard, you went and got all the education, you put all the accolades behind you, you put yourself deep into debt with your doctor's degree, master's degree, and everything. What is the likelihood of you taking that top spot as a CEO of the company? It doesn't exist in most cases. And what is the likelihood of the CEO wanting you to take his position at the company? That's the key question I need to ask you. When you look at all these folks, the CEO, operations COO, chief operating officer, CIO, chief information officer, chief CFO, the chief finance officer, do you think the managers, the analysis, the other man, are you do you really think these individuals are pulling you up so that you can have the same amount of skill set and capability that you could be as good as them where you can replace their job? Absolutely not. Absolutely not. And that's the difference. And I need you to understand why it's so powerful with the multi level marketing business. When I had my commercial cleaning company, I was training individuals how to. Be managers in different districts that I had and take over a building that I didn't want to manage or what have you. And next thing you know, that person said, "Hey, I could do this," and they became my competition. That happened to me 3 times in my commercial cleaning company. And I would just say this: it was karma, because that's exactly what I did. When I decided to go into the cleaning industry, I went and got a job swinging mops for someone else. And I went through that process to learn the ropes. And then I turned around and took a few of their contracts as well. It was karma. It's the nature of the business. But here's the thing: in multi level marketing, we want you to be better than us. We're looking for folks who's better than us. We're giving all the information. We're pouring into you so we could pull you up to the top so that you can be in the top positions. Understand this, guys. That's the power of network marketing. This is one of the most powerful business models out here in the game. It is the business of the 21st century. Folks are sick and tired of working at a job. The pandemic got folks saying, "Hey, I want to work from home." People realize that I don't need to go and clock in and sit at a cubicle for 8 hours, 40, 50, 60 hours a week. I want to work from home. And here's the thing: we need to reclaim the profession of network marketing. The timing can't be any better. So, this is the exciting part. I wanted you to realize and understand that, because now that you realize that you are in the right place at the right time and you've made that investment, now let's get into the meat and the potatoes. Guys, we want to go through the 6 steps to having success inside this business called MWR Financial. We're going to talk about unlocking the money, because our first objective, if you're brand new right now, we got a lot of brand new people coming on board. We want to get you to the money. Keep it simple, get to the money. Understand this. We want to identify your prospects. We want to make sure that we're sorting and sharing this with speed, moving with urgency, collecting decisions, putting them through the fast start interview, and compounding your success by having duplication take place in your business. If you're ready for that, man, if you're ready to take this thing to the next level, I need all sevens inside the chat. I want interaction. I want to have you conversing back and forth. If you're engaged, let's go. All sevens, guys. So one of the key things is it's not hocus pocus, it's absolute focus. I know right now, here we are, and it's crazy. This weekend coming is Thanksgiving, okay? Where you sit around and eat and indulge in gluttony and eat so much food that it's ridiculous and get distracted. I get it. And there's all kinds of pet parties and things. This time of the year separates the professionals from the rookies. Hear what I said. This time of the year separates the professionals from the rookies. See, rookies are going to sit back and say, you know what? I'm just going to get started next year. I'm going to start brand new in 2024. That's a rookie move. Experts, professionals, they put their head down like all other entrepreneurs. They extend their hours. They work through the holidays. We're business owners, guys. I am a professional network marketer. As a business owner, you're always engaged. Yes, you take time and celebrate and be with your family and listen to their woe is me's while they're sitting there eating turkey and dressing with cranberry sauce and all that good stuff. And I mean, I can't wait. I'm looking forward to it myself. But while you're there, you have a mindset as an entrepreneur while you're listening to your family members talk about how they don't think they have job security. They hate their job. They're not making enough money. This cranberry sauce cost $4 and last year it cost only $2. I mean, you're listening to them. Now, you don't want to pounce on them because then you won't be able to come to next year's Thanksgiving dinner. You just want to take note, listen to them, and then we'll talk about following up with them later on because we don't want to make you the outcast because you're pitching a business at the family dinner. All right. Stay focused. Let's go after the money. How do you get the money, guys? You want to recoup your startup costs and cover your membership fee by unlocking all streams of income. How do you go about doing that? Getting 3 qualified financial directors. That's 3 individuals who pay $249.97 to join the business, and 1 outside customer who just pays $149.97. That opens up your the full compensation. Whereas now you're going to get $50 for each of those new partners you bring on board. So that's $150. You're going to get $40 for that membership. Then you're going to get a 30-day momentum bonus, $150, because you went out in your first week. I said it, your first week, starting today. If you're still in your 30 days of coming on board, starting today, you want to go and get those first 3 people this weekend between today and tomorrow and help them come on board. You get a $150 momentum bonus. And because you got that 1 outside membership, you've just opened up the guaranteed income of $5 a day, $150 a month. Your business is now financing itself. How much is our monthly membership? $149.97, which is the true value in regards to all that we have and all that we do. $149.97 is not a lot. That's $5 a day. I mean, think about that, guys. If you treat it like a hobby, it'll cost you like a hobby. You treat it like a business, it'll pay you like a business. So we want to get out there, get those 3 new partners and 1 membership. Now your business is financing itself. Understand this, guys. All right. Now, come on, send those messages out. Let's get your team out. And then how do you go about doing that? Let's talk about that. We want to make sure the way we help individuals get their first 3 new partners is we launch their businesses with a private business reception. I think that's the most simplest and duplicatable way of building your business. Understand this. It's the fastest, it's the most leveraged, where you simply identify individuals that you know, like, and trust that will help you, support you. And then if you're right now, midnight tonight in the rain, if you get a flat tire, who are the folks in your phone you will call, and they'll get out of bed and come and help you. Those folks got to get on your list. Those are the people you want to invite to your private business reception that you want to schedule in the next 72 hours. 72 hours. Guys, is if you're doing it a Zoom, you're not inviting them to your home. So it's not like you got to schedule a time later on next week, next month, so you can paint your house and clean the carpet and things. You're doing a Zoom. You can literally do that tomorrow if you move with urgency. See, success loves speed. And I need you to understand this, guys. So you want to make sure you identify right now, tonight, and we'll go over the forms and everything. I didn't pull them up, but I will. Where you basically identify 50 to 100 individuals, you qualify them, and you invite them to your grand opening. And in that grand opening, you invite 50 people, 10 show up. You introduce your guest speaker. Your guest speaker does a full presentation over a Zoom or in the living room, whichever way you go about doing it. And out of those 10, you bring on 3, 4, 5 new partners with proper follow-up and closing them right there on the spot. You just got your money back. Now you're in straight profit mode, and we book a meeting from those 3 individuals that you bring on board. Guess what you got to do? I need you to put BAM FAM, book a meeting from a meeting. Book a meeting from a meeting. So what you want to do now is you want to schedule your 3 new partners to come to do their private business receptions. Okay? Just like we did with you, we helped those 3 to get their 3. Now they got 12 partners on board. Now you are what is called a 2-star executive. Now, this is what's so powerful about this. That's your second week. You're going to get a $450 momentum bonus. You get to get $20 a day, $600 a month in guaranteed income. And now you qualify for the weekly performance bonuses. And with this proper duplication that we're teaching and we're training with these systems, and everybody's on the same page, one band, one sound, you're going to start getting more of these weekly performance bonuses because you're pushing people to get to executive right away. That's the way it drives that momentum. Right now, today is Saturday, 8/24. You have until tomorrow night, midnight. You look in your back office and say, man, I got 4 people on board. I need to get, 2 more new partners on board? Who can I help become an executive? Or who can I personally bring back into the business? Once the company calculates, oh, you got 6 people, boom, $300 drops into your bank account on Monday. Pretty awesome. All right. And then we duplicate it again. We help those 3 to schedule their private business reception. Everything is in multiples of 3. So you're 3 levels deep. You have 36 qualified financial directors in your team. Within your 3rd week in the business, we shoot and strive for your first 3 to 4 weeks. You're now a 3-star executive. Ladies and gentlemen, a 3-star executive opens up all the money. This is the money spot right here. Understand what I'm sharing with you, man. As a 3-star executive with just 36 people in your organization, you brought on 3. And you became a sponsor where you helped those 3 to bring on their 3. Everybody's getting engaged. Now you're going to make another $900. So you've maximized the full $1,500 momentum bonus, leaving no money on the table. You got that $300 weekly performance bonus where you're going to make $600 that following week because you drove that growth. Plus, you now open up to $50 a day, $1,500 a month, guaranteed income. Ladies and gentlemen, this thing is sick. Now you qualify for the leadership coded bonuses, anywhere from $30 to $150 every new partner who joins the business. This is major. Understand what I'm sharing with you guys. So on your first week, $340 you made. Your second week, plus $50. No, so your second week you made $450. On your third week, you made that $1,500. That's about $2,290 in immediate income that you generated from a $250 investment. Come on, guys. When you buy into a McDonald's franchise, they tell you straight up, listen, it's going to take you at least 5 years before you get into profit mode. That's why when you buy that franchise, they make sure you have $1 million and you're about 500 to $1 million liquid, where you can sustain your livelihood until you get into profit mode. One thing I love about this is we don't have to be confined to a corner with four walls and have to hire screaming teenagers who's still in your inventory. In order, an average McDonald's franchise owner, their income is about 6 figures, 7 figures. In order for them to increase their income, let's just say their franchise, that store, they'll make millions in gross, but the take-home pay for the owner is about 6 figures, $100,000 to $250,000. And if they ever wanted to increase that money, they got to go and get another franchise. See, what's powerful about this is, one, we can spread our franchises all over the nation. Each of us is a franchise. And in our franchise, we make our own investment. We don't have to put $1 million up, and we just help duplicate, multiply inside that franchise. And each franchise can generate personally 6 figures and send you back 6 figures in overrides based on the growth. Guys, this is major. If you look at it as an entrepreneur, that's why I shared those first slides. We got to think like business owners. So here's the real deal. That was the comp plan. But let me share with you the membership, because you want to use the services, guys. A total average monthly membership brings in about $2,072.89. Let me share. This is based on individuals' results may vary. So you go and get your taxes reduced. On average, about $824 is what our members are experiencing right now. And then we go and get our bills lowered. An average of $143 is what our members are experiencing right now. Then we eliminate your debt, bringing in about $607 back into your household. This membership puts money in your pocket. And as we improve your credit, that's another $498 by lowering your insurance, lowering your interest rates. So this is money coming back into your pocket. So not only is the membership bringing you more cash flow, keeping that money in your pockets, but our opportunities bringing that money into your pockets as well. So now you're straight up cash flowing, guys. And the only way to build wealth is to have cash flow. The only way to build wealth where you can save more, invest more, and bless more is through cash flow. You want that overflow. Understand what I'm saying, guys? So let's get into the meat and the potatoes. Let's get down to identifying who we want to partner with. Guys, get a clean sheet of paper, guys. You want to build a list. Write this down. No list, no business. No list, no business. Understand this, ladies and gentlemen. The reality is this. In business, every business has inventory. As we've been talking about a McDonald's franchise, a restaurant, or any type of business, McDonald's has their pickles, onions, lettuce, sauce, it's napkins, plates, all that paper, whatever they call that stuff. They have inventory. Those square fish, a fillet of fish, that's inventory. Thousands, if not millions and millions of dollars they spend on inventory. Our inventory is people. Understand this, guys. We just simply talk to people and ask them, are you interested in making some incredible income and improving your finances? So for those individuals who don't like talking to people, you got to get over it, because who has the money? Who has the money? People. So you got to get over not wanting to talk to people. You got to learn to love and help people, guys. And once you get that out of the way, game over. So your prospect is the lifeblood of your business. Guys, we are absolutely in a people business indeed. So every day you want to be adding to your list. Step one, you want to basically go to your back office. In your training section, there's your business center. You want to download and print. It's over there where it says training, your MWR, first round draft choice. These are documents. I'll pull them up in a few minutes, but these are documents where you can go through them and you're identifying individuals and seeing exactly who's who in the zoo. Along with that, is step two is you want to use your cell phone and pull out everybody. Everybody goes on your list. Do not prejudge anyone. Those who you think will, may not. Those who you think may not, may. That's not our job. Write this down. My job is simply to expose and collect decisions. Your job is not to get emotionally attached to the decision. Your job is simply to collect yeses and nos and not prejudge or make a decision for anybody. So most money motivated individuals who are money motivated, positive but unhappy with their current lifestyle, who excels in or is mad if you didn't tell them about this. These are folks who you want to pull from your cell phone. I say pull everybody. Everybody's looking at their numbers right now. It's the end of the year. They're having the thought process of they're taking inventory. They're like, man, okay, this year was a bad year. This year was a good year. Next year looks uncertain. I got to do something different. And you call them up, boom. You might catch them right at the right time, ladies and gentlemen, and that's what you want to be able to do. You want to make sure when you put your name list together, everybody goes on your list. And then once you put that list together, you want to qualify your list. It's called the STAR system. Who on your list is a W-2 employee or has no business? Okay. Who on your list has a vehicle? Who on your list has a cell phone? Who on your list takes vacations? Who on your list has children ages 7 to 17? These numbers right here are perfect for the instant pay raise. Okay. Now, I always qualify who on your list is dissatisfied, entrepreneurial, influential, has $249, $250. Those are my 4 stars that I usually leverage. And because those are folks who, bottom line is, you qualify your list accordingly. And here's what you must do as you go through your list, you're putting your stars. Okay, you got Bob. He's a 1 star. Where's my list, real quick? Here's my list, and I don't have a pointer. Here's one of my lists. So you go here, you say, okay, Keith. Keith has $249, 1 star. Keith is influential, 1 star. You get another star. So eventually, and then you go down, Keith Thomas, he only gets 2 stars. Kelly, 3 stars. I got a bunch of Kellys here. But my point is, when it's all said and done, your list should have 4 stars or 5 star people, 4 star people, 3 star people, 2 star people, 1 star people, no star people. And guess what? Who do you call on your list first? You want to call your 5 star people. Call them right away, move them through the scripts that we walk them through, and letting them know, hey, listen, I just got involved with an incredible opportunity. I'll share with you in a few minutes the whole script that we have where we could pique their interest. But you want to make sure you're checking your list accordingly, and then simply immediately get on the phone and call these individuals. Sort but never prejudge anyone. The fastest and the most effective way to communicate with them is through a phone call. Guys, you got to pick up the phone. You got to pick up the phone. A text message does not bring the excitement, the posture of a phone call. Understand this, guys. Hey, man, I know we haven't spoken in a while, but I had to give you a call. I found something. Understand this, guys. You got to pick up the phone. People are calling me, and they make me say, man, okay, you calling me, I need to call you. I need to call people. And it's just what it is. Choose your tools. Before contacting your prospect, you want to identify which tool you're going to utilize, whether it's your MWR financial capture pages, which is the MWRfinancial.com recorded lives. We got YouTubes. We got, if you got a live event that you're going to be doing with a private business reception, whether it's an in-home meeting, choose what you're going to expose your prospect to. Okay? Choose what you want to expose your prospect to. Once you do that, you want to make sure you call the 5-star prospects immediately using your MWR financial scripts. Hey, John, listen, I only have a few minutes. However, I saw something recently that has captured my attention, and I needed to ask you a quick question. Are you interested in doing anything to make some more money? Or do you know anyone who's looking to make more money? So you have a direct approach. Are you personally looking for a way to make some incredible income? Or do you know anybody who's looking to make some incredible income? I'm looking to expand in California, or I'm looking to expand in wherever they are. That's your indirect approach. When they say yes, oh, can you let me know if you can come across anyone? Okay, when they say no, proceed with this. Can you let me know if you come across anyone who is? My company is expanding, and I'm thinking about because I've done this. I'm not even going with the slides, and I apologize, guys. But the slides is flowing with how I flow. My company is expanding, and we're always looking for good people who would be looking to work, like to work smart instead of hard, and to make more money. If they say yes, you're or and if they give you a name of somebody, you call that person up. Listen, John, listen, your friend Bill said that you may be someone who's looking for something that can make you some extra income. Is that true? And then if they say they're interested, then you plug them into the exposure process. I call it the baseball diamond. You give them a third-party tool and let the tool do the work of sorting them out. Write this down, guys. Amateurs convince, experts sort. Amateurs convince, experts sort. Things that are to remember: never try to be the expert or give the presentation over the phone. Never do that. Always require that your prospect to see the presentation before answering any questions. If you try to be the expert, they will think that they have to be the expert. Everything we do is designed to be a simple, duplicatable, so that we both can build with speed. Absolutely. Totally agree with that, which is amazing. All right. Now, the key thing is, as you expose them, the fortune is in the follow-up. Guys, it's absolutely imperative that when you expose them, so many people, I mean, imagine you go out, you dig up the ground, you put some fertilizer inside the ground, you pull up all the weeds, you plant a seed, and then you walk away, you never come back. And then somebody else comes along and pulls your harvest. That's exactly what takes place when you're just planting seeds or exposing people to this information and not following up with them. The fortune is in the follow-up. I was on one of the trainings today. One of our top a major player who joined the business, hint hint, a major player who joined the business said a friend called him, and it was a while before he made the decision to pull the trigger and come on board. They followed up. The fortune was in the follow-up. They're going to make millions once this gentleman gets things ramped up and moving full speed ahead. The fortune is in the follow-up. So once you expose your prospects to the information, you let them know, hey, listen, and here's something that's very important. When you're calling on your prospect and you say, hey, listen, do you keep your income options? If I can show you a video that can that can make you some significant income without interfering with what you're currently doing, that's one of my pitches. You use your own. Would you be willing to take a look at a short video? Yes, yeah, what you got? Are you in front of your computer? See, you want to take control of the situation. Are you in front of your computer? No, I'm not in front of my computer. Okay, great. That's okay. When will you be in front of your computer? Because when you send out a text message with your link, And then I'll look at it later on. Now you're calling them back and you're somewhat starting the process all over again. So when you simply let them know, hey, listen, are you in front of your computer? Okay, great. Go to my website. Boom, 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 boom. Whatever your website is, I encourage you to get a URL. Mine is benjaminmccray.com. And go to my website. Watch this video. I'll call you back in 15 minutes. And then you call them back in 15 minutes. Understand this, guys. The way you bring them in is the way they're going to bring their folks in, and they're watching how you go about the process. I'll have folks who say, man, I love the way you just simply follow up. You're consistent. And people appreciate that and they want to partner with that. It's time to collect the decisions. So, one of the key things within 30 minutes after your prospect has attended a live event or what have you, when a prospect answers your call, John, now that you've looked at I'm so excited about what did you like best about what you heard? So the key thing is, what did you like best about what you heard? Not what did you like? I mean, what did you think? What did you like best about what you heard? Whatever they say, yes, exactly. That's what caught my attention as well. I love this service as well. I love this comp plan as well. I love those colors of blues and purples that they use on the slides as well. Whatever they say is exactly why you're excited about this business as well. Understand what I'm saying? The fortune is in the follow up. Your response, when they tell you what it is that they like, you will then agree with them, just like I just said. Sorry, guys. They're right. We're on the same page. Do you see yourself getting started as a member or as a business partner? That's how I always close a deal when I'm doing a three-way with one of with the team. You ask, do you see yourself as a one or a two, or just ask them straight up, do you see yourself as a member or business partner? Man, well, I think I'm gonna be a business partner. Great. Welcome to the team. We're gonna shoot a link over to you, get you up and going, and then let's set up a time to do your game plan interview. Oh no, I want to be a member. Okay, great. We're gonna shoot you a link. It only takes about 5 minutes. Here's something that I learned just recently. It's good to tell them how short it's going to be or how fast they can get signed up. It's not going to be a long, drawn out process. And our enrollment is very brief. So, hey, we're going to send you a link. It's going to take you no more than 8 minutes to get enrolled. We need just some basic information. Your website will be up and going. You'll have access to your own portals. You can get started with your services, whatever part of the membership you need to utilize. If they say they're going to come on as business partners, let's get you set up, and then we could get back on the phone and go through a game plan interview with you so we could get everything up and going so that we can launch your business and get you to the money. Guys, we just went over the baseball diamond. It was just the words inside of it. Always keep the bases loaded. Understand, guys, with the Fast Start interview, the secret to building a successful MWR financial business is making sure that you go through the process with every new partner and complete their game plan interview. It's absolutely imperative. I'm glad the company put this in place. This is how you accelerate the time it takes for you and for you both to achieve your goals and your dreams. You want to make sure that we get that set up. It's very important to know their long and short-term income goals, how much time they're going to be willing to invest in their business. Make sure you offset all unrealistic goals. When people say, I want to make $10,000 next month, be like, okay, great. How much you make now at your job? And be like, I'm only making about $5,000. Okay, so why do you think you can make $10,000 next month here? I mean, you got to let people know straight away, straight up, the realization of building this business. I think that's one of the main hindrances in this industry. This is a business. McDonald's franchise tells the McDonald's franchise owner, you're not going to make a dime for 3 to 5 years, and you just gave them $1 million. We got to set proper expectations. And this is where you do it when you sit down with them and say, listen, we're going to make you money and we're going to build this thing. And the faster you go, the faster we get to the big money. You control that, but have proper expectations. There's ups and downs. It's simple, but it's not easy. And people will come, people will go, people will quit, people will lie. This is where you have that real conversation with your business partners, so that they can have proper expectations. You establish their why so that they don't quit on this business. You let them know that it's going to take time. Give me 12 months. Give me 12 months. And after 12 months, let's sit back at the table. Let's see where we are, and we can evaluate whether we continue to move forward or not. But how are people just quitting after a week? I mean, I had someone call me and say, "Yeah, one of my partners is quitting." It's like they didn't even start. How are you going to quit something you didn't start? It don't make sense. But somebody said no. Somebody said boo, scared them away, and they're just walking away from wealth. Understand, guys, this thing right here. What else are you going to do? Where else can you go when you build a team of just 480 people and get a passive, residual, six-figure income? You show me. You show me. It doesn't exist. Understand what I'm saying, guys? So, and without the chargebacks and the constant growth need for selling a product or service, and all that comes with now, like insurance, you don't need to recruit a lot of people, but you got to sell every single month to sustain and maintain a six-figure income. Okay, and then there's chargebacks and all that stuff. But with this here, you build this thing right, you build it strong, you build it solid, you build that culture, you build a team, 180 people, you're making $4,500, 480 people, $9,000 a month. Come on, man. If it take you a year, if it take you 2 years, if it take you 10 years to get to that, and it doesn't take that long, 3 to 5 years. 3 to 5 years to build your business strong and solid. You're gonna work at your job. I'm on a what they call it, the shoebox or whatever you call that thing. But anyway, 3 to 5 years, you're gonna be at your job. Understand this. 3 to 5 years, you're gonna be at your job. I need you to really grab onto this. And they'll give you little promotions to keep up with inflation. And if you get sick, if you pass away, that money stops. It doesn't keep going to your children. Understand this. You got to work hard and continue to work hard for that money. Whereas 3 to 5 years here, if you put your head down and you truly commit to building your business part-time in your business, we don't want spare time. We want part-time. Part-time in your business, you go to work, you build this thing out, you're now making $5,000, $9,000, $15,000 a month, a day in your business. You choose. You continue to work the business at your job, building someone else's dreams, and being their leverage, or you build your MWR financial business and help other people get to their dreams and their goals. The results, disclaimer, skipping these steps has been proven to reduce retention and slow growth. Spending the extra 10, 15 minutes will complete the Fast Start interview will save you tons and tons of time, energy, and money for their immediate future. It lets them know you're serious about this business and who you invest your time with. Pretty much what I just said. It shows them you care and that you're genuinely interested in helping them to succeed. Guys, that game plan interview is very important. I'm going to pull that up in just a few moments. I hate that I didn't pull it up. Guys, and then we duplicate. Everything we do, we got to duplicate. Everything we do, we got to duplicate. So when we're doing this business, guys, you want to make sure that as you're going through so here's what I'll say real quick. Because right now you have folks saying, "Man, I hear this stuff all the time. What else is there?" This is it. This is it. Everything we soapbox. Thank you, Eric. I was somewhere around there. Shoebox, soapbox, uh, jukebox. Oh my goodness. I'm pulling up the documents, guys, but duplication in this business is key. We got to keep it simple, keep it one band, one sound, making sure that everybody is on the same page, getting in, moving to executive, getting to 3-star, and just duplicating that over and over and over again. Leading by example is key. People will do what you see, what they see, not what they hear. So we want to teach people to repeat, to do, to achieve all your goals and dreams. Become a student of your business by attending the meetings and trainings. You want to overcome your man, I need glasses when I got on glasses. Your fears and never be afraid to make mistakes. I think one of the main things that a lot of people are messing up with is, and I'm guilty of this, when it comes to doing videos and going live, you want to be perfect. We all want to be perfect. But guys, people appreciate imperfections. Understand this. People appreciate when you're not totally perfect, because sometimes when you're perfect, they'll say, I can't do it like you. You can articulate, you got the gift of gab. I can't do what you're doing. And then now you're in a position where you can't you're losing individuals. I'm pulling the documents while I'm tap dancing right now, guys. Bear with me. All right. So that's that right there. Become a product of the product. Never, ever, 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 ever quit. This is a business where you stick and stay and keep moving forward. It's not just stick and stay where you are. Stick and stay and keep moving forward. Keep helping, staying in phase one, grabbing new people, helping them move to the next level. You're going to get your pay. Now, you want to make sure you stay connected. You want to make sure that you're plugged into all of our events that we have in terms of connected. But whereas teach and repeat to achieve all of your goals. What happened here? Something's going on. Yeah, there we go. Our Facebook page, you want to get it connected. We got Instagram now, Twitter, LinkedIn, YouTube page. We got all that. You want to get plugged in. You want to get connected to everything. Stay up to date and on all the announcements, promotions, and enhancements. I love this slide right here. This slide is pretty awesome, guys. Whereas when you go into your back office, you might want to print this down, because this is a slide, and I have a PowerPoint. I didn't do the video yet. I'll probably do it tomorrow when I come back from church. But it's a quick. This is a quick 5-minute, 10-minute overview where you can say to someone, the slide to come up. If I can show you how to reduce your taxes, lower your bills, eliminate your debt, restore your credit, put you in a position to bring home about $2,500, put it inside a private reserve account or a diversified cash flow account that's safe and continue to grow uninterrupted, 5% interest, whereas within 5 years you make $165,000, and you can pull from that 40,000 to put it into investments like land banking, whereas within 6 years, you get 10 years, that turns into over $1 million in safe money. Would that be something you'd be interested in? Of course. Who wouldn't? And then the whole thing that we do is about residual business income. You want to build a passive residual income. That's how you retire. So we walk them through to make to make $150 or to make $6,000. And I like to say 6,000 because that's pretty much how most people in their bills are comfortable, where they can live comfortably in most cases. $6,000 is $1.4 million that you must put away in investments, bring you back 5% return. $1.4 million to make $6,000 a month and a return on investment, or let's build a business inside of MWR Financial and build a team, a distribution of 300 business partners. You put a team of 300 business partners together, you're going to make $6,000 a month in residual income. And that's just the base. Here's what I need y'all guys to understand real quick, and then I'm gonna go to the slide, to the my brain is fogging. The different flyers, timing, because I had an epiphany, guys, and this right here. I need y'all to understand this. You don't want to miss the wave right now. Whereas in all businesses, they go through phases. You have your formulation phase where in the beginning where there was like an identity situation, we had travel, we had roadside assistance, we had I mean it was all kinds of things connected to MWR. And then from there we broke off to MWR financial. So all that's the formulation. The roads were being cleared, the trees were being knocked down, big boulders were being moved out of the way. That's the formulation phase. That's the most painful phase to be in. But hey, you get in that phase, you're good. And then you have that concentration phase. Concentration is right now where we are, where the systems are in place, the systems, the brand, the conversation, everything's in place. Where now we're attracting major players. We're attracting individuals in this space called network marketing, where they say, "Man, that's a powerful company. That's a best kept secret." So now you have that concentration phase, and then from concentration comes momentum. I need you to understand this, guys. The best time to join MWR Financial and a network marketing company is right now inside of a concentration phase. At this phase, the company has been proven, but has not hit momentum yet. We haven't hit momentum yet. And I apologize for the blurry slide. It's blurry on my end. I don't know if it's blurry on your end. We have not hit momentum yet. But we're right at the end of concentration where I truly believe in these next 12 months going into 2024, we're going to hit momentum. And it's in momentum is where individuals have explosive growth and millions are going to be made despite their skill set. Just because they're in position, that's where we sit right now for those individuals who get in and get moving. Understand this, guys. You got to get in and you got to get moving. All right. So one thing I want to do real quick, I want to go over these slides real quick because I promised that I would. Hold on for 1 second. Let me see here. How do I open that up? New share. And boom, boom. I think that's it. All right. Can you guys see that? Yes. All right. Let me open it up. All right. So this is our first round draft pick. This is our first round draft pick. It's a cool slide where basically who's your most money motivated individuals that you know? Who are your most money motivated individuals that you know? You put their name, their phone number here. Most positive but unhappy with their current lifestyle, would excel or be mad at you if you didn't tell them. So this slide is in your back office. Assume you just inherited $10 million a year business on one condition. You must select three partners and give them 16.67% of your business. Who are going to be those three individuals that you want to give 20% of your business to? Among all the people you know, who are those three most qualified to own half of your multi-million-dollar business? That's a good way of looking at it. That's a great way of looking at it. Because as we go out there and find those first three, I truly say to people, listen, get your three fast. And you got folks you could call and get them plugged in. Your ride or dies. Be like, listen, man, we be talking about getting out of this daggone financial rut. I found something. I don't want to leave you behind. Go to my website. Let's get signed up. But you want to make sure that they are committed to building with you. Don't give them those money spots if they're not going to go out here and get after it. Do not give away your money spot if they're not going to get out here and get after it. Okay, guys? And then you have what this other, which one is this one? This is your fast start interview. And this is where you keep files, man. Go and get some envelopes, and put a file cabinet, man. This is your business. Put their name on there. Got you, okay, Mr. and Mrs. Fulton, and then start asking the questions. What is your current career? Do you love your career? What do you like about your job? These are silly questions, but real questions. What is it that you don't like about your job? What are your most important things in your life? These are things you want to know to get to know individuals, and these are hot buttons. What are some of the most important goals that you have that require money? So those are things where when they're about to quit, when they're wavering, and you can say, listen, man, we said that extra $1,500 is going to help you to get out of debt. That extra $1,500 is going to help you keep your kids in that private school. We got to identify these things in order to be able to be a good sponsor. If you don't know what it is that motivates your partner that you just brought on board, then how can you really help them if you really think about it? So I'm glad we have this here. This is awesome. Are you making enough money to achieve all of your goals for you and your family? Let them feel that. No, that's why we're here right now. Do you see your current job, profession ever paying you the income that you deserve so that you can accomplish your goals and dreams? Let them say no. So if you don't see your job help you to make enough money to fulfill the goals you want, why would you be willing to continue to go down a road where there's a dead end, where a train is coming after you? Let's go full speed and really get serious about building your business and start asking the questions. How much money would you need to make monthly to replace your current income? How many hours a week would you be willing to put into that? Put into it? How many months are you willing to commit? See, those are very important questions. All right, that's powerful. You want this. Pull it out, print it, keep it, make a file for each one of your new partners who's ready to go forward. Disclaimer, put it up here real quick. For those folks right now who's saying, man, you know, I didn't get this. This has just been rolled out. Don't be judging your sponsor saying, man, my sponsor didn't give this to me. I hate when that happens where you got a trainer saying, if your sponsor is not doing this, your sponsor didn't have this. We just rolled this out a week ago. So call your sponsor, go back through it. I think it's warranted to go back through this information so that you know how to help one another. All right. And then the fast start checklist. This is where you go through the list. Did you get your pay card? Did you go through your fast start training? Did you go through your first round draft pick? These are things you keep in your files with your new business partner. This is how you run your business, guys. Treat it like a business. It will pay you like a business. Did you do your private business reception launch within your first 48 hours of joining? I love it that they put that there. Urgency. Did you do your home meeting? For those who are open to opening up their homes within your first 7 days. Did you reduce your taxes? Did you use your membership? Things of that nature. This is huge, guys. First 30 days, get your $150. Man, this is huge. Go to your back office. When you go in the back office, it says training. On training, just pull down those documents, print them, keep a lot of them on file for you to have, and you could fill it out yourself. or and then have your business partner pull it down on their end so that they could pull it down and utilize it as well, and keep these things on file, guys. This is huge. So with that being said, this is the best part. I want to open it up for we got a whole lot of awesome people on this training right now. I want to hear from individuals. Let's end this here. I don't think I had another slide. Let me see real quick. If I did, it's too late. All right. Hey, we got a decent turnout, guys. The line is open. I think everyone has the ability to. Nope. You now have the ability to unmute yourself. So, any questions, any comments? The floor is open.
Hey, Coach Ben, thank you so much for the training. It was phenomenal. We listened to it while we were on the road, so we got comfortable. When you asked to open the cameras, I said I won't be able to.
Yeah.
But I appreciate your participation, your leadership, the flavor you put into this training, man. You put a lot of heart and soul into it, and it's definitely leading people in the right direction. Knowing that the company is providing us tremendous tools and resources to duplicate ourselves a lot faster. This definitely is going to allow us to wrap up 2023 strong, so we can start 2024, start promoting a lot of six figures, which is the Million Ring Club. The way we can grow as fast as the way, it really shows on the presentation. In 3 weeks, we can get somebody 3-star. Yes. So that training right there, back to back. You signed up, you do your first step. And then you get promoted, teach your people to do the first step and tag along with that system. Duplicate it, and 3-star is just 3 weeks, 4 weeks away from initiating. If you got started today, great. If you got started a year ago, great. 2 years ago, it doesn't matter. It's a plain level field. Now you got the documentation to be able to duplicate the process with others, and you can become a 3-star prior to the year end. So we're it's November the 18th today. Hey, Christmas is just a month away. You can be giving your family an incredible Christmas by promoting yourself to a 3-star. So I'm just excited. I'm super excited. We're promoting this through our teams. Anna and I gave a great training this morning. We went over the documentation. We keep repeating the information, so everybody left excited. So tonight, listening to it again. Repeated information is making more sense, and the way you put it together and the flavor you gave to it, man, it's just icing on the cake. Thank you so much, Coach Ben.
Thank you, man. I appreciate that so very much. And I jumped into one of you guys' trainings, and I saw you over there pouring into the team, being a good sponsor. Your leadership is absolutely priceless. We appreciate you, sir, and I thank you so very much. Be careful on the road there.
Thank you. We are right. So we're here now enjoying some food. But thank you so much, Coach Ben. You're an inspiration to our team. And, the reason why we really exploded was when I heard you train, I said, man, this is the right man to follow. Thanks again.
Thank you, brother. Thank you very much. Any other comments or questions? Jameson, what's going on, buddy? My coffee friend.
All right. Am I on?
You're live, buddy.
Today, when I was watching you go over that fast start interview, that's meant for partners that you bring on. But what's funny is if you ask someone that wasn't necessarily money motivated, but if you lay it all out, that first page, like what kind of goals and dreams do you have? How much is it going to cost to fulfill those? How much are you willing to put into it? And, how long is it going to take? And then I just was watching you go over that from the perspective of, if I just ask one of my friends these questions, they're like, okay, I feel the pressure of needing to get after this. What can I do? Where can I go? Well, I got something for you.
Right.
It's just looking at those questions. If you ask some of your friends just those questions, those first 10 questions, it actually gets you to feel the lack of not having that money, which means now it motivates you to find a way to make that happen. That's it.
Good point. And one of the trainings that Eric Worre does, He speaks of like when you're closing a person, you ask them, so, I mean, do you see, based on all the information you hear, I mean, how much money would you need to make it worth your while? It's a three-question close. They'll say $1,500 a month. Great. Uh, you know, how many hours can you put into the business if this, to really dedicate to your business, can you find a couple of hours a day to put into your business? And then if I could show you how to make that $1,500 working a couple of hours a day, is there anything that will stop you from joining today? I mean, questions is everything, and I agree. That form, if you have that type of relationship with someone, where you'd be like, listen, I'm doing interviews with people to see their state of finances as they move into the new year. I don't think it will hurt if a person is willing to be honest and go through that form. Good point.
That's
Anyone
kind of
else?
like the New Year's resolutions. Like everybody's having that, like you're talking about.
Right.
They're thinking about money now. They're thinking about, okay, how was last year? And now they're kind of starting to think about the new year, like almost like interviewing some of your friends with those questions are like, wow, yeah, I want to make this much. Well, how are you going to do it? Like,
Right.
I don't know.
Exactly.
Well, I don't know if it's for you, but if you know somebody that might want something like this, I have a plan for you.
Exactly. Exactly. I love that point. Thank you for your input put there. Anyone else before we jump off, ladies and gentlemen? I give you back your Saturday evening. Man, I truly appreciate each and every one of you guys. I am so excited about where we are. Nobody's where they want to be. We have this is a brand new company in terms of everything is lined up for us to just grab it and go and get it. I want to show you this again. I need y'all to, if you haven't taken a picture of this, I want you to take a picture of this. I want you to take a picture of this. This is where we are. I mean, let me do this real quick. I'm gonna do something even more fancy. I want you to realize where we sit today. This is where we are. We are bringing in the company's proven itself. It's gone through that little 3 to 5 year window. We've got the messaging on point. The comp plan is second to none. And major players are jumping in, like the Ramirez's and Barry's and Mr. Beans and all those guys. So now it's about to go into momentum. We got the training now. We have the messaging. We have the systems. It's go time. So in these next 18 to 24 months, you need to be running your behind off fighting. I mean, for one, we don't know what the heck's going to happen at the end of the elections. You want to put walls around you of financial protection where no matter what takes place, you're good. Understand that. With this, you build a culture of the community and everybody maintains their membership. That money continues to come in, whether you get fired from your job or craziness happens in your world, that money continues to come in. And that's what you want to make sure you move with urgency, guys. Urgency. Because after it goes through momentum, and that could be 2, 3, 4 years, then it's stability. Then you're in that Amway space where people still join Amway, people still join Melaleuca, people still join what are some of those stable companies that's been around for a long time, but they missed Herbalife, right? Yeah,
Mary
but they
Kay.
missed Mary Kay, exactly. But they missed those who join up here. They missed all this money. And those of us who get in front of this thing, man, oh my good. I grew in one of those momentum phases when I was in a practice company, and it was amazing. And I missed one of those phases in a practice company. I still made a lot of money, but I missed everybody who stuck and stayed when they made a transition. They all became 6-figure, 7-figure earners. I'm
That's
not
how it
letting that.
happened. That's how it happened in our previous practice company, Coach Ben. We grew because the company was so young. So when the company exploded, our income just went through the roof. You're explaining this properly. You know, when we achieved momentum and we were growing so much, our checks were just booming. So I
Right.
feel you when you say that. I see that graphic and I feel you.
Right, right, and understand, and I agree with what Brian Bean said, where we got to celebrate everybody's win. If we move as a unit and point to the wins while we're getting our wins, we win as a team. There's multiple teams on this training. I pour into the entire team. Understand what I'm saying? Because as everyone is winning, I could point to those stories as I'm building and everybody else is building. So we got to be selfless, and serve and build up the community, build up the business, and build up our paychecks. Zoom user, your hand. What's happening, buddy? Or ma'am? Zoom user, your line is open.
Okay. I was wondering, like, when you're presenting, in my eyes, I would like to be able to share the benefits of having MWR.
Uh-huh.
And going that route. So is there um, like a slide or a flyer or something that breaks down everything that MWR actually offers to
Oh,
people?
absolutely. Now, one of the things like this right here, I don't know if you guys can see it.
That
The
page
new
is the bomb. I love it.
This right here breaks it all down. But
Okay.
the presentation goes into more detail. You are you brand new?
And sort of, kind of, not really,
Okay.
but I
Yeah.
just came in, but I've been working on getting things like
Oh,
feet in, but
absolutely. This right here, really, the new presentation, I personally believe, shows more of the value of our membership, where it puts numbers next to what is being brought in. That's why I'm making myself adapt to it, where it talks about how you can reduce your taxes and you get yourself in a position $834, lower your bills 104. People, rich people look at value, poor people look at expense, cost. Where if you create the value, people will be willing to pay for value. That's why they buy expensive bags and whatever they do. We just got to
mhm.
create the value and provide the service and show how we help them with the pain points that they have. Does that make sense?
It does. And my thing is that, like, I understand that there are people who are in other multi-level marketing companies that
Mm-hmm.
love their jobs, right? They love
Yes.
doing what they do, but yet and still would need something that this offers.
Right.
Yeah.
And that's where
So
that tax reduction of taxes. I mean, I used to be the guy, man. When one of my practice companies, man, we did it all wrong, but we made a lot of money. We strongly push people to quit their jobs, fire your
yeah.
boss. Ah,
Mhm.
we did it all
Yeah.
wrong because I mean we picked them up in limos and took them out to fine dining on their day of retirement, and then a month later, because they didn't go to work, they was going back to work.
Yes, yes. And that's my biggest pet peeve, is the
Yeah,
fact
no,
that,
you gotta. Yeah,
they have to
I
stick with what they're doing, but
the
you have something
power
to offer to them. Yes.
and that's why I love MWR Financial, where we offer that if you're a W-2 employee, we can reduce your taxes, we lower your bills, we can help you to eliminate your debt, help to restore your credit. Instead of putting your money into a 401k where it's in prison, and it's just okay, it's volatile in the stock market, we can show you how to take that money and reallocate it into a diversified cash flow account. I mean, everything that we do is ideal for a W-2 employee.
Oh, okay. So it's more so for a W-2 employee.
Pardon?
All right. I said, so it's more so for a W-2 employee
I mean, it's for
instead of
no,
a
no.
10.
I will. It's ideal for a W-2 employee, and along with, I mean, individuals who are business owners. I mean, this fits. That's why I love this. This business fits anyone. It just depends on where they are. Compared to other network marketing companies, if you're selling a weight loss and you're some person is skinny, then you can't sell weight loss to a skinny person. Uh, um, but with this, a skinny person, not so skinny person, they have tax problems, credit problems, debt problems, and they want to find a way to save and protect their money and grow their money. So that's the beauty of what we have in our possession here with MWR Financial. Would you agree?
Okay. Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. All
Awesome.
right.
Awesome.
So when you're doing the launch, if you're doing a launch, because I didn't have a launch for my
I need to know
business.
your name. I'm talking to a stranger.
My name is Kimberly.
Kimberly, I'll take Kimberly. Hey, Kimberly.
Okay. And so that's the thing. So because I have, like, when you were mentioning about the fact of having those 3 people, like I
Hmm.
have them right there. They're part of my business, and I know that this could be a benefit to them.
Yes.
You know, I just didn't want to, like, rock their boat to where they think I'm telling them to do something to stop them from doing what they're doing. You
Oh
know, I
no,
don't want that. Yeah.
no.
So I wanted to be
Yeah,
clear that
absolutely.
keep doing what you're
It's the
doing, but
magic
this is
of
a benefit.
part-time. Jim Rohn speaks of, I'm not sure if you're familiar with Jim Rohn, the magic of
Oh
part-time.
yes.
The magic of part-time. An extra $1,000 part-time could change your life. $1,000 full-time, not so much. So we show people how to get to that 3-star, $1,500 extra part-time on top
Mm-hmm.
of everybody else's the money they're bringing in. Oh my goodness. And with us, just 36 people, you can make 1,500 extra dollars a month.
Mm-hmm.
So I will strongly encourage you, Kim, to get with your sponsor. And if not your sponsor's sponsor, continue to go up to someone, grabs your hand, and say, I'm ready to launch my business. And they will conduct a private business reception. You bring your key people in there. Let's lock in those 3 spots so you can get your first 3 partners on board and just keep duplicating that all the way to $15,000 a day.
Okay.
Let's get it. I'm looking forward to celebrating you as a new executive on Tuesday.
Oh, really? Okay, that's a challenge.
Challenge.
I will. I received that.
Yes, yes.
And
Well,
did you
ladies
say
and gentlemen,
15,000 a day?
pardon?
Did you say 15,000 a day?
Well, 15,000 a day is the max on our comp plan. That's
Uh-huh.
down. That's a lot of money. That's $450,000 a year. And really it's not a lot of money, it just depends on the circles. But yeah, in my circle it's still a lot of money.
Mm-hmm.
I could do some serious things making $15,000 a day, $450,000 a month. I mean, that's significant. Passive residual income.
Mm-hmm.
But right now we want to focus on helping you get to $1,500 a month. That's $50 a day. And that's just you bringing on your 3 partners that you said that's your ride or dies. Help them come on board, show them how to supplement their income part time. They can still do what they're currently doing, but on a part time basis, they can lower while they're lowering their taxes, improving their credit, becoming homeowners. They launching a business, taking advantage of all the taxes out there. They go and find their 3 people, and they find their 3 people, and just keep finding your 3. Next thing you know, everything's duplicating in your business.
Okay.
We got to keep it real simple and just have fun with it and keep them plugged in.
Yes. All right. Okay. Thank you so much.
You're very welcome, Kim. I appreciate you asking that question, and I'm glad you got clarity. I look forward to, promise me that you'll come back and let me know that you just became a new executive. Or if you need help, I'll help you to find somebody if you can't find your sponsor. But I'm not gonna ask you. You don't have to tell me who your sponsor is or whatever. But reach out to them.
I know
We
the
as
sponsor that's
sponsors,
above me. Yeah, I know the sponsor above me, but
perfect. Reach out to
yeah,
them tonight. We want they would want to. The most beautiful phone call in the world is a phone call from you right now saying, "Hey, I'm Kim. You might not know me, but I'm ready to rock and roll." I'll
yeah.
give you a quick
All right.
story, and then we can bounce, guys. And I appreciate you guys hanging out. Daryl Williams, in Bridgeport, Connecticut. He was 8 levels deep in my organization, in my practice company. He called me out of the blue, out of nowhere, and said, "Hey, yo, he's a rough plumber. He was a plumber like you, Mr. Ramirez, union man." He said, "Hey, man, I'm in your organization. And we're ready to take this thing to the next level." And I didn't know him from anywhere. Now he's one of my best friends. We grabbed him. Went down there. We took over. He was one of my biggest teams. He was 8 levels deep in my organization. He just called me out of nowhere. He continued to reach up and found me. And that's, guys, if your sponsor is not helping you, keep reaching up until someone grabs your hand and help you take your business to the next level. uh, it's a good thing. You're here for you to help your business go to the next level and just help your family go to the next level. So don't feel bad about stepping around or going around and finding someone who's going to really help you. We don't, and I don't care if someone goes around me. If I'm not the ideal sponsor for whatever reason, too aggressive or whatever, if someone reaches up and grabs Gerald Parker and he helps them, you think I'm mad? Help him. Go, go, go. It's all good. That's the beauty of this industry, guys. So um, it's up to you to get it done. And one of the worst things you would do is do nothing. So, with that being said, guys, I'm just rambling. God bless everybody. Take charge and let's get after it. Let's go and grow.
Thanks, Coach Ben.
Thank you, buddy.
Thank you, Coach.
Thank you, Coach Ben.
Hey, thank you, Elisa.
Thank you so much.
Thank you, Coach Ben. Appreciate it.
Thanks, Tim. You're welcome.
Thank you, Coach Ben.
Thank you. Hey, Mrs. Wooten. Oh,
Ah,
congratulations, Mrs. Wooten. I saw you get that recognition. Good job. Tell Slim I said hello.
Yes, I'm right here. Thank you, sir.
Yeah, man. I knew you was right there, man. Air hustling.
Oh, yeah, we had a good one today up there in Raleigh.
Man, I love it. I love it. Thank you, brother. Hey, good job, guys. Y'all take care. God bless.